21 drivers descend upon the Homestead Miami Speedway for the Gatorade Cup Series All-Star Open. 2 of these 21 drivers will advance to the All-Star race. The other 19 will go home empty-handed and know that they've missed out on a shot to win a free chase berth in the Season 10 Gatorade Cup Series chase. Scott Gregory has won the pole in today's All-Star Open. Outside second, the 17 car of Marcus Sacchi. Then third's Luke Rainey, fourth is Carter Friesen, and Ryan Brummer rounds out the top 5 in the 6th car. Then 6th, it's Edwin Mendez. 7th, we have Steve Morgan. For 8th, it's Riley Spurleytube. In 9th, it's Diego Yepes, and Kashawn Richardson rounds out the top 10 in the 3 car. 11th, it's Jonathan Buford. 12th, it's Anthony Hernandez. Then 13th, Keegan Thompson. 14th, William Bullen. And 15th, it's JJ Reed. Casey Nacco in 16th. 17th for Anthony Fox. 18th, Antonin Charlebois. In 19th, we have Zachary Fitzwater Sr. 20th, Nathan Stapleton. And rounding out the field in 21st, it's Justin Zeidel in the 10 car. There's our 21 car field for the All-Star Open, a quick sprint race to determine who gets into the All-Star race. Let's go on trackside and fire these race engines up.
Drivers, start your engines!
Fired up.
"21 drivers rolling off the starting grid. They are amped up and ready to go. They know this is their only shot to get into the All-Star race for Season 10. And some of these drivers know they need to get into the All-Star race to have a shot to chase. Drivers like Jonathan Buford, Ryan Brommer, Steve Morgan, who are at the bottom of the points list, and know that they are in no way possible to get inside the top 20 to get into the wildcard spot or into the chase. They know this is their only shot. They need to get through here and then win the All-Star race. 14 laps in the All-Star Open. The top 2 advance on to the main event, the All-Star race. Scott Gregory and Marcus Sacchi front row down to the restart zone. We are green flag racing at Homestead. Off of turn 4, 3 wide back behind, but side by side for the lead. Luke Rainey to the inside, Scott Gregory to turn number 1. 4 wide behind them goes Steve Morgan. That's for third. Luke Rainey clears out in front. Scott Gregory back to second. 4 wide behind them. Cars into the wall, some making contact with each other. The front 2 are clear in single file. Luke Rainey and Scott Gregory off to turn number 3. Gregory back to the inside of the 2 car. Back behind them, they look 5 wide. Oh, that's not going to work. Friesen to the outside wall hard. Drops back with Sacchi behind him. Still 4 wide. Into the wall. Morgan hard. Up the racetrack. And gets others. It's a big one. Cars are upside down. Most of the field taken out. 3 cars go upside down. Morgan and JJ Reed slide down the racetrack onto the apron. Yellow flag is in the air. Racing it back around. Scott Gregory leads. Ryan Brommer does second. And Edwin Mendez third. Riley Spurleytube fourth. Luke Rainey fifth. Not many cars get away. Gregory back in front. Huge crash. Early on the All-Star Open, we have the big crash. As they got 5 wide close together, did not work out. And right here, all these drivers with damage, they are out of the running to make it into the All-Star race for Season 10 of the Gatorade Cup Series. It might be 8 cars that got away without damage. I think we might have 8 drivers try and sell this thing out to try and advance into the All-Star race. Steve Morgan clipped into the inside wall, and it was on from there. Let's go to the reason for our first yellow of the All-Star Open. So we saw them get 5 wide through 3 and 4. Friesen bounced off the wall, but Mendez and Spurleytube did not move up. They stayed down, pinching together. Yepes is down low with Morgan, and just kind of hooks with the 35. Down to the racetrack, they go hard into the inside wall, shooting back up for the 35 and the 32 both, and they just come up and wipe out the back half of the field. See Stapleton slam on the brakes. He got low and got by. 3 cars go airborne, 2 upside down. Sacchi on top of Anthony Hernandez. And the 35 and the 46, they roll down the turns 1 and 2, banking here at Homestead. There's Morgan sliding down the banking onto the apron. 46 with them. We've mentioned so much this season. Now the 35 and the 46 are 2 car numbers that have never won a Gatorade Cup Series points-paying race. And here they are, upside down, together in a pile in 1 and 2. Look at that. JJ Reed barely got involved as he went upside down. Stapleton did a great job in the 16, just getting low and getting by. That's going to keep him in the running to make it into the All-Star race. And now, with only about 8 clean race cars, you're going to have a 1 in 8 shot of making the All-Star race, it looks like. It's even greater, you know, because two spots make it, so there's a good chance of making it in right now if you're one of those 8 drivers that got away. There's 35 ended up on his lid. A scary crash in the All-Star Open. I'm sure a lot of these drivers are not going to be too happy once they get out of their cars and evaluate what happened. It's a non-points race, not really racing for much. Gonna be mad that you've torn up a lot of equipment doing what you did. Scott Gregory out in front of the 14. He'll lose back to the green flag after our first yellow flag of the race. Here's the field coming to take the green flag on lap number 8, so we'll go green at halfway in the All-Star Open. You can see the cars all out without a shot. Justin Zidell, Steve Morgan, JJ Reed, William Bullen, Marcus Sachi, Diego Pez, Anthony Naz, Carter Fries, and Anthony Fox. There are 12 cars running. The cars that are running with damage, like the 9, the 43, 55, 15, they're going to hope that some other activities happen at the front of the field, that maybe they can get positions and try and get inside the top 2. Currently, the 2 cars advancing are Scott Gregory and Ryan Barber, Edwin Mendez, Riley Sperry, Luke Rainey, Christian Richardson, Jonathan Buford, Nathan Stapleton behind them have clean race cars and have a shot. See, Scott Gregory got away there. Brommer spun the tires from second, can have Edwin Mendez on his back bumper. You can see Luke Ray moving to 4th past Riley Sperry tube. Mendez falls off the back of the 6, down the back of the race. 8 clean race cars with a shot to advance. 2 of those 8 will advance. We're taking 25% of the clean cars in this race, and we're putting them in and seeing who gets through. Gregory currently has it. Brommer rides in second, single file at the front of the field. No one quite making the move yet as the front 6 break away. Now for the lead. Brommer to the inside, Scott Gregory. Richardson and Stapleton just kind of falling off there. They're just trying to wait it out. They still have 5 to go at the start-finish line. Buford jumping low on Spurley tube. Here comes Luke Rain for the lead on Ryan Brommer. Richardson, Stapleton going to try and get caught up right here. They're side by side in the last cars in the pack. 5 laps remain in the All-Star Open. Luke Rainey leads in the 2. Edwin Mendez, he'll jump low in the 11. To the core panel, the 2. Side drifting him back. Here comes Jonathan Buford, the veteran of the Gatorade Cup Series. Going for second on Rainey. That would be the transfer spot. But down to the inside goes 3 wide for the race lead. 4 to go. At the start-finish line, the 1 in the 11 almost made some contact. Stapleton still falling off the pack. Maybe got slight damage. Oh! Brommer and Gregory make contact sideways there. They both save it. 4 laps remain in Homestead. Spurley tube 3 wide for the lead. Brommer behind him in the 6. And Kishamerson did catch up. Nathan Stapleton still out of the pack. He's in drafting range, though. Brommer looks low down the backstretch. Scott Gregory, 4 wide in the 14 car. Now 3 wide. Luke Rennie jumps low. Got a nice run. Here they are. Off turn 4. Scott Gregory sees 3 to go in Homestead. Can Gregory hold on? He's had the best car. Start on pole. Can he finish the deal? Can Luke Rainey stay in the transfer spot? Currently second. Trying to fend off Mendez, the 11, who jumps low. Christian Richardson, the 3, also up here. Rainey comes down in front of the 11 car. Right now, the front 2, the 14, the 2. Look at this, as Rainey gets side by side with this 14. We'll do third on back 2. 2 to go. 3 miles left to advance into the All-Star race. Scott Gregory gives dirty air to the 2. Luke Rainey checks up, and now Jonathan Buford comes low. Here comes Nathan Stapleton outside the pack. Now inside the top 8. Coming to the white flag. Gregory's gotten away. He's in a good spot right now. Luke Rainey's clearing second. Can he try and keep that position? Can Jonathan Buford get to the inside of turn 4? Here they are. White flag in the air. Scott Gregory leads the All-Star Open. Last lap at Homestead. Who advances through? Rainey blocking the bottom lane. He did a great job. He's gotten away now because they're side by side, third on back. Right now, Gregory and Rainey have pulled away. Down the back for the final time in the All-Star Open. Luke Rainey has the final transfer spot. Scott Gregory's winning the race. In 3 and 4 for the final time. Does Luke Rainey want to win the race? Off turn 4. The 2 that advance are the 14 and the 2. Checkered flag, and Scott Gregory wins. Luke Rainey advances as well. Gregory has won the All-Star Open. He's advancing with his runner-up finisher, Luke Rainey, in the 2 car. Those 2 advance through to the All-Star race and have a shot to make it into the Gatorade Cup Series season number 10 chase. As we go look at the finishing results, Scott Gregory wins the race. Luke Rainey just behind him in second. Jonathan Buford tried, but gets up to third, not enough to advance. 4th for Ryan Brommer, 5th for Edwin Mendez. Then Kishan Richardson in 6th, Nathan Stapleton 7th, and Riley Sperry in 8th. Those are the only cars in the lead pack at the end. 9th, Anson and Charlebois. 10th, Keegan Thompson. Casey Narco 11th, and Zachary Fitzwater Sr. rounds out the cars running in 12th. So thanks for watching the All-Star Open. Scott Greger and Luke Rennie advance through. We now have 23 drivers to fight it out for glory at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Who will advance to the season number 10 Gatorade Cup Series chase?